Some believe in NoFap, some don't. I personally notice changes when I'm on NoFap after about a week. Those that would see the most benefits are those that jack off and watch porn at least daily. Here are the things I've noticed after a week. Changes in energy. Libido is your lust and also your lust for life. When you're not PMOing all the time, you have more energy for your life. I noticed when I would PMO a lot, I would sleep in and generally be content with shit food and doing nothing. This definitely changes. Getting up earlier and seizing the day becomes a lot easier on NoFap. I was also content with getting no pussy on PMO. I've heard that the brain can't differentiate between porn and real women, so you feel very satisfied when you watch Sasha Grey cop anal because your brain thinks you fucked her in the ass. Without this, you are forced to get out and look for sexual opportunities. I've been on one good date in the last week that I will probably bone soon and am talking to another chick which I will soon date. Of course, this requires more effort, but it's real. Psychology. The big psychological component of porn is shame. Some experience this and some don't. I did. At the back of your mind, you feel like a loser when you're watching women that you can't get in real life, get railed by some huge cock dude, and blowing your load on your stomach. This shame shows through. When this shame isn't present, you are more open and enthusiastic, with healthier self-esteem. Also, the self-discipline to have control over an addiction leads to another little boost in your self-esteem. Both the lack of shame and the achievement of self-control do wonders for your self-image. Sexual power dynamic. When you are a porn addict you pedestalize women. Specifically, there is bound to the power of women's beauty due to the compulsive habit of watching porn and jacking off and the reliance on porn for orgasm. You are not able to get your needs met through your own means. This lack of ability to get real women and the compulsive addiction leads men to become submissive to the power of women's beauty in the real world. They know from habit that if they give up and fire up the browser they will receive pleasure. This is not how real seduction works. A woman wants to feel a strong man who can be in possession of himself and his sexuality, especially in the initial meeting. When you go a while without porn, masturbation, and orgasm, PMO, you realize that you can be in control of your sexuality, and sexual release becomes a conscious choice, not an addictive compulsion, so women's beauty in the real world becomes less power over you. You can take it or leave it. Sure, you will still look at and maybe flirt with hot women, but it won't be compulsive and needy. Therefore, on NoFap there is a healthy distance between you and the power of a hot female, a mental distance that promotes calm. This distance is necessary to successfully seduce a woman because she will feel it if you are easily under her power and are needy. Essentially, you have taken the power of your sexuality back. Changes in how you see women. After a week of no PMO, I went back to my favorite porn haunts, social media thoughts-free OnlyFans content, and I saw the same women different from how I did before. I could see they were just little girls, some goofy, some cute, some soulless. It was as if I saw myself above them. Before, I was transfixed under their power and could only see a surface representation, kind of like how you see celebrities as in they're better than me. Now I felt like I could see the whole person. Don't get me wrong, I still loved their bodies, but I could see deeper to them as an individual. This is of course helpful when talking to women in real life because you're not transfixed and can vet them properly, not being overpowered by their surface level beauty. As has been said before on TRP, ignore their beauty. This is much easier on NoFap. This is great for teasing, humor, conversing, etc. as well, because you can tease her properly in an individualized way. Conclusion. With boosts to your sexual power, benefits in how you see women, improvements in your energy, and your self-esteem and psychology, NoFap is worth trying for at least a week to see how you feel. This is of course my personal experience and not backed by science, but if it is a placebo, I'd take that shit every day of the week.